Hello and welcome back to Easy Excel. Today I will show you how to build a fully automated Excel translation tool that uses Power Query and Google Translate without any API or subscriptions. You'll be able to type phrases, pick languages, and instantly get the translation by clicking a button. Let's get started. Step 1. We'll create the main translation table. We only need 3 columns: text to translate, from language name to lang name, and we'll make this a table and rename the table to translation table. Next, we're going to use table from Wikipedia to pull the ISO language names and the codes. Copy and go to data, text from web, paste our URL. We'll be using table 1 and transform data. In Power Query Editor, we will navigate to transform and use the first row as header. Then let's remove now values and remove every other column but the first 2. So right click, remove other columns. The next step will be rename to code, and we'll go to home, close, and load to. We'll load this to a new worksheet. Let's change the format to the same format we're using and change the table name to ISO languages. Next, let's copy some text and add the drop-down lists. And here we'll add the drop-down. So under data validation, we'll use lists and select the languages from the drop-down table. Now we are able to find our language. Let's say we type English, and you can find English is here. Again, copy and paste. And we can also copy the same drop down on the 3rd column, because we also have to select language here. So you can see we can select any of them, but let's keep it to 1 right now for the first example. So I'll copy French and add it to all of them. It is mandatory to select 2 languages, and you can leave blank if you don't know the language or just you're in a hurry, and it will be auto-detected by Power Query. Now let's load the tables into Power Query. So click in the table and navigate to data, and from table and range, go to view and advanced editor. Here we're going to replace this syntax with a different one. What this M code does is loading the main translation table, loading the ISO language table, then merging the ISO code with the translation table for both of the columns. Next is handling the auto detect of missing or blank values, and then it is requesting translation from Google Translate and entering it into a new table that has all of these 3 columns plus additional column that is text translated, and loading this table back into our worksheet. So let's click done. Now you can see all of the steps are here. You can check them, and the final output will be this table. And we navigate to home and select close and load. And we'll load this as a table on the existing worksheet. We'll select a specific cell to load it and click OK. So let's change the style of this table. We can remove filter buttons. We can name this input data, and then this is output data. Let's make both of them in the same font and size, and maybe a little bit bigger here and bold. To make these two user-friendly, we'll add a single button that refreshes only the translation query. So let's go to insert and find the shape for button. Okay, and now we can select a shape that works. We can add some gradient, and then a text inside. Refresh translation. Okay, and change the color. And there's no need for outline, so we remove the outline too. And now it looks good. We only need to add VBA. So click Alt F11 and then insert module. We paste this for refresh translation macro, and we can close it. Let's group this together and right click, assign macro. Okay, let's test it. Perfect. You can choose your languages, any language works. You can test it with different, let's say, if we want to change this to different languages. And test it again. So we made quick and simple, fully automated tool. I will provide the M code and the Excel spreadsheet attached to the video below so you can test and use it by yourself. If you found this helpful, hit like and subscribe for more Excel automation tricks. Comment below if you'd like a different multi-column translation version. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.